understand what's happening here, even though we don't have a tornado warning. This is a dangerous situation. We got to get those people underground. Also, this is probably going to cross Interstate 65 here, somewhere around Dixon Town. So once again, if you guys, we got 120,000 people in here. Y'all could literally be a hero right now. If you know somebody in this area, call them. Call them, FaceTime them, do whatever it takes to get a hold of them, because they literally might not know that a huge damaging tornado is coming right towards them. And we've got no doubt about it. Okay, it's right here. We can see it.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Giles County, Tennessee. There's a warning for it. Radar indicated. But hey, now we've got an official warning for Elkton and Baugh. In Tennessee, Poplar Hill, you're next in line. Once again, I think a big tornado is going to come right through your area. Sorry. All right, let's let me dive in here a little bit. Right now, the tornado is somewhere to the west of, or probably right over Poplar Hill Cemetery. If you know where Richland Creek is.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
It's going to parallel Richmond Creek over towards Crony Cemetery and Mechanic Mobile right before it gets into the Elkton area. Okay, now we've got what? We've got an observed tornado warning now for New Delrose, Blanche, Coldwater, Kirkland. But we you know, you guys need to get to shelter, but we really need to get people in Poplar Hill and Dixon Town into their safe spots. Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah,
a new tornado warning has been issued.
Huntsville office issuing that confirmed warning ahead of time, which I believe it should be probably a PDS at this point for both offices. So I understand that the Nashville office is extremely overwhelmed with the flash flood emergencies and so forth ongoing right now. But it is very important that with that in mind, that we utilize our resource here to explain exactly what's happening here and get these people, sheltered essentially, as this tornado does look like it is a significant one already, with debris approaching 10,000 feet above the surface. So I'm sorry, I'm a little exasperated, but this should pass towards Taft and south of Fayetteville, Tennessee, out ahead of it with that confirmed warning in southern Lincoln County, Tennessee.
New information: this tornado warning has been upgraded.
It's going to. We've got a tornado here that's already done a lot of damage near Prospect, Tennessee, moving over Poplar Hill, and it's going to continue to do damage likely as it moves towards Elkton and Dixon Town. So, thankfully, we've got that observed or confirmed tornado warning now. So the sirens are going off and people's phones are going off and stuff like that. But hopefully those people in Prospect got the warning in time. Also, if you're down there all the way towards Park City, Tennessee, this is going to eventually come towards you. So y'all need to be getting into your safe space as well. This is an incredibly dangerous situation, okay? I'm stepping away from the computer one more time for about 60 seconds. I'll be right back. Andy, you've got it if you want it.
Okay, thank you, Ryan. Still conforming to what I mentioned earlier with all of these cells in northern Alabama and even northeastern Alabama. All of them that are severe thunderstorm warned are pretty much rotating here and could be worth tornado warnings at any point, so they should be treated equally here. So I would be thinking about looking at your safe spots in Athens, Alabama. The storm should pass pretty close to Decatur, Alabama as well, in northern Alabama here. Huntsville, you'd be down the line from that in like 30, 45 minutes from the supercells to your west. Hopefully, they are a little less ferocious by then. In addition to that, one of the new warnings we have is in northeastern Alabama, once again in the Sand Mountain Plateau area near Eider. And up I-59 here, approaching the Georgia state line here with Alabama. So that storm is being propelled forward just a little bit by a storm back to its west, and that could accentuate some the genesis of a tornado here as it interacts. So watching that storm that's currently tornado warned. No tornado warning yet into the Georgia side of the state line in Dade County, but y'all watch out ahead of time for that rotation. In addition to that, I think the original tornado we had that unfortunately I think just went through Prospect, Tennessee unwarned, except for what we were able to get out in only a couple minutes of heads up here, just how fast this tornado occurred here and intensified very rapidly. It's a very small town with a post office there and a few roads going out of it. Elkton, it doesn't look like the tornado is on the ground anymore at this point. It looks like what we see in the hook is completely, like what's showing up on radar is completely debris. But I do think that there is a strong possibility of another tornado right as it passes south of Elkton and north of Ardmore here in Tennessee, just north of the state line of Alabama here, and I-65 in that area. So please be taking shelter out ahead of this as well, as there could be another tornado that occurs with this as the previous one lifts and all that damage is just circulating in the air.
Thank you, Andy. Riley, go ahead.
Hey Ryan, I just want to draw your attention to Arkansas, which we haven't talked about much today, but the SPC did just put out a mesoscale discussion talking about how those storms in Oklahoma and Texas will start to pose more of a significant tornado threat if we see them move into Arkansas.
Okay, thank you, Riley. More of a tornado threat likely if these storms move into Arkansas, and they likely will. So we're going to be talking about Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas a lot over the next little bit. Unfortunately, right now, all eyes are on Tennessee, man. We've got just a disastrous situation going on in Tennessee right now where we've had multiple destructive tornadoes, lots of severe thunderstorms, catastrophic flash flooding possible up there in the northern side, north of Nashville. And we're still in the middle of this, okay? We're still in the woods here. We've got a lot of rotating supercells that haven't met their potential yet, okay? And we've got new convection down here in Alabama moving up towards Chattanooga, moving up towards, Harriman and Saudi Daisy and, places like this in East Tennessee. It's going to be a long night, okay? So we're watching right now what we believe was once a big tornado and its circulation move towards Elkton, Tennessee. This could come right back down on you, so please stay in your safe spot in Elkton, Tennessee. We also need you to get there in Park City. Additionally, these storms down here in Alabama are looking mean. So the storm that just went by Rogersville, it's producing a tornado near Cedar Grove. That's going to move up towards Cairo, Alabama. We need you guys to take shelter. This is eventually going to go towards Ardmore, Tennessee. I think we are probably going to see this storm down here near Townsend Crossroads.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
It's going to continue to try to produce a tornado as it comes up towards Sulphur Springs Station on the border of Alabama and Georgia. So you guys need to take shelter as well. And guys, here's a future tornado. Here's a future tornado. Here's a future tornado, or a potential future tornado. Just to give you an idea of what's happening here, we've got so many storms that are still not even close to fully realizing their potential. New tornado warning for Rogersville and Oakland, thanks to this circulation near North Cortland in Alabama. Get ready in Rogersville. This is going to come right up towards you. We got a new tornado warning in Tennessee. Up to 12 warnings now. Caggle, Paolo, Brush Creek, Lee's Station, you guys are under a tornado warning. And additionally, we've got a tornado warning up here for Grimsley. That's going to be allowed to expire in about 10 minutes. So we've got a bunch of tornado warnings right now. The vast majority of them are in Tennessee and Alabama. However, real quick, we do have a couple up here in Illinois and Texas as well. This one in Illinois is going to be allowed to expire very soon. However, look at this huge bow echo here. All right, we're going to have damaging winds up to 70 miles per hour or higher, potentially, moving into Mount Carmel here within the next 15 to 20 minutes. You guys want to take shelter for that, I would say. We've got supercells also forming back here in southern Illinois. These will have somewhat of a tornadic potential with them as well as they go up towards Evansville, Indiana. And then we've got a tornado warning